Have you ever felt like the more you desire something, the further it seems to drift away? It's not just a feeling, it's a real psychological phenomenon. Welcome to the compelling secret of the law of attraction, a principle that might seem counterintuitive. To achieve what you want, sometimes you must first learn to let go. Sounds contradictory, doesn't it? But trust me, this concept has the power to completely transform your life. I know you might be skeptical. I used to think the law of attraction was nothing more than a colorful fairy tale. But when I began to truly understand it and apply it the right way, my life changed entirely. Today, I'm going to share exactly how you can do the same. Not with abstract theories, but with practical, proven techniques. And stay tuned, because at the end of this video, I'll reveal the most powerful method that helped me turn distant dreams into tangible realities. Get ready to discover the secret of how letting go can attract everything you've ever wanted. If you find this video valuable, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on insightful content. Are you ready? Let's dive in. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to attract all the good things in life while others keep struggling? The secret isn't luck. It lies in how they harness the power of their minds. Your thoughts aren't just fleeting ideas. They are the foundation of your reality. This isn't some vague belief. It's a truth backed by science. What you think, feel, and focus on determines what you experience. And that's the essence of the law of attraction. Imagine your mind as a radio station, constantly broadcasting emotional frequencies. If you're sending out energy of confidence, strength, and optimism, the universe responds by delivering opportunities that align with those vibes. But if you're broadcasting negativity, worry, or doubt, you'll attract outcomes that reflect those emotions. This isn't just theory, it's supported by research. A study from the University of California found that people with positive thoughts were 76% more likely to achieve higher levels of happiness than others. That's not coincidence. It's the real power of your mindset. I didn't always believe this. But then I tried something simple. I wrote down my goals every month and placed them somewhere I could see them daily. The results? During the months I did this, my goals seemed to materialize almost effortlessly. On the months I didn't, things stayed stagnant. Try this. Pick a goal, write it down, and place it where you'll see it every day. I promise that somehow that goal will feel more attainable than ever. But don't misunderstand me. This isn't magic. It's how you reprogram your brain. Dr. Joe Dispenza, a renowned neuroscientist, has shown that our thoughts and emotions can literally rewire our brains, creating new thought patterns aligned with what we want to achieve. It's like giving your brain a command, "This matters to me," and suddenly opportunities related to your goal begin to surface. However, the law of attraction isn't a reason to sit back and wait. It's more like a GPS. It points you in the right direction, but you still have to drive. The key lies in combining your thoughts, emotions, and actions. Imagine having the best ingredients to cook a delicious meal. But unless you mix them and put them on the stove, you'll never enjoy the dish. Start today. Think big, feel deeply, and act decisively. Because you're not just a dreamer, you're the creator of your own reality. Now let's explore the technique of emotional detachment. Have you ever felt like the harder you try to hold on to something, the further it slips away? It's not a paradox. It's a natural law of life. Sometimes, to achieve what you desire most, you have to learn to let it go. But letting go doesn't mean giving up. It's like opening a window to let fresh air flow in, refreshing your space and filling it with new energy. When you release attachments, you not only free up blocked energy, but also create room for the extraordinary to unfold. Imagine holding a butterfly in your hand. If you clutch it tightly, its delicate wings can't spread. But when you open your hand, the butterfly takes flight, vibrant and alive. Emotional detachment works the same way. When you let go of expectations and anxieties, you free yourself and allow life to deliver what aligns best with you. Psychologist Carl Jung once said, "What you resist persists, and what you accept transforms." Desperately clinging to something creates resistance, and that resistance often repels exactly what you're trying to attract. A perfect example of this is Jim Carrey's story. Before becoming famous, Carrey wrote himself a check for $10 million, dated Thanksgiving 1995. Instead of obsessing over achieving it, he continued working hard and trusting the process. By Thanksgiving of that year, he earned that exact amount for his role in Dumb and Dumber. That's the power of detachment, releasing control without abandoning your goals. This principle also applies to relationships. We're often drawn to people who don't desperately seek attention. The confidence and calmness they exude create a natural magnetism. When you stop clinging and start focusing on your happiness, you not only become more attractive, but also reclaim your self-worth. As Marilyn Monroe famously said, "If you can't handle me at my worst, then you don't deserve me at my best." Learning to love yourself and letting go of control is the first step to attracting what's truly meant for you. So, how do you apply this kind of detachment in your life? Try this exercise. Whenever you feel anxious about an outcome, repeat the phrase, "this or something better." This mantra not only calms your mind, but also reminds you that the universe often has bigger plans than you can imagine. By releasing pressure and trusting the process, you open the door for opportunities and experiences you never thought possible. Get ready for what's coming next. We're going to dive into the fascinating world of gratitude and how it can act like a magnet for abundance in your life. Have you ever thought that gratitude might be the secret key to unlocking a life of abundance and fulfillment? Imagine your mind as a garden where every thought is a seed. Gratitude is the magical fertilizer that transforms even the driest soil into rich ground, nurturing the growth of your deepest dreams. But how does this miraculous fertilizer actually work? Let's uncover the profound power behind what seems like a simple thank you. When you practice gratitude, you don't just change your feelings, you elevate the energy frequency you emit. This isn't superstition, it's science. Dr. Robert Emmons, a leading expert in gratitude research, has shown that practicing gratitude can make people more optimistic, improve sleep quality, and even strengthen relationships. But here's the truly astonishing part. Gratitude doesn't just make you feel good, it actually rewires your brain. A study from Indiana University found that gratitude activates regions of the brain associated with learning and decision-making, like upgrading your internal operating system to align with the best life has to offer. Let me share a little secret about how practicing gratitude can transform your life. Instead of simply saying thank you as a reflex, really feel it. Try a simple yet powerful exercise. Each day for a week, find 3 things to be grateful for. They don't have to be monumental. It could be a warm cup of coffee in the morning, a stranger letting you merge in traffic, or an unexpected favorite song playing on the radio. Remember, it's not the list you make. It's the feeling of gratitude you truly experience that makes the difference. Even in the toughest situations, gratitude can reshape how you view life. Stuck in traffic? Instead of frustration, feel grateful for the extra time to listen to your favorite audiobook, a last-minute cancellation. Take it as an opportunity to rest and recharge. Gratitude acts like a magical lens, allowing you to see the silver lining in every situation. Philosopher Epictetus once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Gratitude is the powerful response that changes everything. Even the most successful people believe in the power of gratitude. Oprah Winfrey has kept a gratitude journal for years and credits it with transforming her life. She says, "Gratitude turns what you have into enough. When you focus on gratitude, you'll have more. When you focus on what you don't have, you'll never have enough." So, are you ready to become a magnet for abundance? Start with this 1-week challenge. Let gratitude guide you and watch your life transform in remarkable ways. Because gratitude doesn't just make you happier, it makes you a magnet for the best things in life. Remember, once the circle of gratitude begins, nothing can stop it from spreading and enriching every aspect of your existence. Now let's talk about the power of creative visualization. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to achieve everything they desire while others feel stuck, endlessly searching for a way forward? The secret lies in the power of imagination and creative visualization. Think of your mind as a movie director. Every thought, every image you create is the script being filmed for the movie of your life. But this isn't magic or science fiction. It's how your brain truly operates. And if you know how to use it, you can completely transform your reality. I used to be a skeptic. Early in my career, I felt trapped, unsatisfied with my job, struggling financially, and unable to find a path to change. One day, I heard about creative visualization. Honestly, I thought it sounded ridiculous, but with nothing to lose, I decided to give it a shot. I sat down, closed my eyes, and imagined my ideal workday. I didn't just see myself in a bright office, I felt the joy of accomplishing meaningful tasks. I could hear laughter during meetings, smell the aroma of morning coffee, and feel confidence radiating with every step I took. Strangely enough, just a few weeks later, an unexpected career opportunity came my way, something I hadn't dared to dream of before. This wasn't magic. Science shows that when you visualize in vivid detail, your brain begins activating mechanisms that guide you toward your goals. Neuroscientists have explained that visualization is like rewiring your mind. Just as physical training strengthens your body, each visualization session is a workout for your brain, making it sharper and more focused. Here's the key though. Creative visualization isn't about sitting back and waiting for success to land in your lap. It's a tool to direct your focus and energize your actions. Think of it as a GPS. It can show you the route, but you have to drive the car. Try it today. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and vividly imagine what you want to achieve. Don't just picture it. Feel it. Let the joy, satisfaction, and excitement of already achieving your goal flood your senses. I still practice visualization daily, and I can confidently say it's changed how I approach life. From a skeptic, I've become living proof of the power of imagination. If you're still doubtful, I challenge you to try it. Just 1 minute a day to visualize the life you want, and you'll be amazed at what your mind can accomplish. Remember, creative visualization isn't just a tool to achieve your goals. It's an art that makes your life more fulfilling. Now, close your eyes and start creating the greatest movie of your life. Before we move on to the next point, if you're enjoying the video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Make sure to click the bell icon so you won't miss any future videos. And if you're as passionate about this type of content as I am, leave a comment saying, "I love these videos." Let's keep learning together and transforming our lives for the better. Remember all the techniques we've explored so far: the power of letting go, the science behind the law of attraction, emotional detachment, gratitude, and creative visualization. Now, we're going to take it a step further and dive into how to align our actions with our intentions. My friend, positive thinking is wonderful, but without action, it's like owning a luxurious car with no gas. Sure, it looks great, but it won't get you anywhere. Imagine you want to attract love into your life. You could sit at home visualizing it all day, but if you're lounging in your pajamas, binge-watching Netflix, do you think love will come knocking on your door? Probably not. The key here is to act as if you already have what you desire. Like the famous saying, "Fake it till you make it," but with a sprinkle of universal magic. Psychologist William James, regarded as the father of American psychology, once said, "Act as if what you do makes a difference." And he was absolutely right. But what does this really mean in practical terms? Let's dive into some specific examples. If you want to get promoted, start acting like you already hold that position. Be more proactive, volunteer for important projects, and even dress the part to reflect the image of a leader. Of course, that doesn't mean sneaking into your boss's office to borrow their suit. That would be a bit odd. If your goal is to improve your health, act as though you're already the healthiest version of yourself. Sign up for a gym membership, invest in proper workout gear, and stock your fridge with nutritious foods. And yes, no matter how much you try to justify it, potato chips do not count as vegetables. Look at Michael Phelps, for instance. He used the act as if method to achieve his goals. During mental training, he vividly imagined every detail of his races, from putting on his goggles to touching the wall at the finish line. But he didn't just visualize, he acted as if he were already an Olympic champion. The result? 28 Olympic medals. If that's not proof of how effective this approach is, what is? Here's the crucial part. Acting as if doesn't mean pretending to be someone you're not. It's about connecting with the best version of yourself, the version that's waiting to be unleashed. Imagine your future self handing you a treasure map, and every action you take is a step closer to discovering that treasure. The more you act as if, the more you begin to believe that what you want is possible. And that belief fuels even more actions, creating a positive cycle. So, here's my challenge for you. Think of one thing you truly desire in life, no matter how big or small. Now imagine someone who already has that. How would they behave? What would they do differently in their daily life? How would they dress? From this moment forward, act as though you are already that version of yourself. Be your future self, the one who has achieved their dreams. Imagine if I told you that obstacles aren't barriers but signposts, proving you're on the right path. Sounds paradoxical, doesn't it? But let's explore this further. As you move closer to your goals, life often throws challenges your way, not to stop you, but to ask, do you truly want this? Entrepreneur Richard Branson once said, "Obstacles are just opportunities in disguise." And he was absolutely right. Instead of seeing difficulties as insurmountable walls, view them as stepping stones that help you climb higher. How can we shift this perspective? Try these techniques. First, the what-if technique. When facing a challenge, ask yourself, what if this is exactly what I need to grow? This simple question can open up entirely new perspectives, revealing opportunities you might have missed. Next, the learning journal. Each evening, write down 5 lessons you've learned from the day's challenges. You'll be amazed at how much personal growth comes from what seemed like setbacks. Finally, try reverse visualization. Imagine yourself having already overcome the obstacle. Feel the joy of triumph. Learn from the journey, and then work backward to identify the steps needed to get there. I've applied these strategies in my own life. There was a time when I frequently complained about small inconveniences, from work issues to daily struggles. But then I realized every complaint was like sending out a negative signal that attracted more trouble. Changing this habit wasn't easy, but as I reduced complaints, my life began to feel lighter. Have you ever noticed that perpetually negative people who constantly complain seem to encounter more problems? They're like magnets for difficulties. So, distance yourself from such negativity, or if you can, help them change their perspective. Consider an inspiring example of turning adversity into opportunity. The story of Frida Kahlo, the iconic Mexican artist. At just 18, Frida suffered a devastating accident that left her bedridden. During her recovery, she began painting to pass the time. What seemed like a tragedy became the driving force behind her emotionally charged, deeply influential art career. Frida once said, "Feet, what do I need you for when I have wings to fly?" She didn't let physical limitations hold her back. Instead, she used them as fuel for creativity. So, the next time you encounter a challenge, remember, it's not the end, but an opportunity. A stepping stone to propel you forward and a way for the universe to test your resolve. Face these obstacles with patience and faith because they are the ultimate test of the strength within you. Continuing with the video. Have you ever felt like there's an invisible rope holding you back, pulling you down every time you try to move forward? That rope might just be resentment, and forgiveness is not a gift for others. It's the key to freeing yourself. Imagine your soul as a clear, flowing river, but feelings of anger and hatred act like giant boulders blocking its natural flow. Forgiveness is the act of clearing away those boulders, allowing your energy to flow freely, powerfully, toward the goals you deserve to achieve. Forgiveness is not a sign of weakness. It's the greatest strength you can give yourself. Too often, we harm ourselves with harsh self-criticism, anchoring our minds in painful memories like heavy weights sunk deep into the past. Forgiveness isn't just about releasing others. It's about cutting those anchors so you can move forward lightly and freely toward a brighter future. Let's try a simple exercise. Close your eyes. Think about someone you need to forgive, and if that person is yourself, it's even more essential. Picture standing before them. Take a deep breath and say in your mind, "I forgive you. I release this pain." Repeat it 3 times. Do you feel that sense of relief? That's the power of forgiveness flowing through you, like a cleansing stream washing away what no longer serves you. But remember, forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting or agreeing with what happened. It means choosing peace over holding on to pain. As the saying goes, forgiveness is setting a prisoner free and discovering the prisoner was you. Science supports this too. Research from Stanford University reveals that people who practice forgiveness experience less stress, better mental health, and deeper, more fulfilling relationships. Isn't that exactly what you need to create the life you deserve? Forgiveness also accelerates your ability to manifest your desires. When you release the energy trapped in resentment, you can redirect it toward your greatest goals, like taking the brakes off a car. Suddenly, you can move faster and more effortlessly without obstacles holding you back. But keep in mind, forgiveness is a journey, not a one-time decision. Don't pressure yourself to accomplish it overnight. Every small act of forgiveness is a victory, bringing you closer to emotional freedom and the life you've always dreamed of living. Well, now let's take it a step further, because maintaining faith and patience when everything seems to be against you is the true challenge of the law of attraction. Imagine you're tending to a garden where each seed you plant represents a dream or goal you deeply desire to achieve. You've prepared the soil, sown the seeds, and diligently watered them every day. Yet, time passes and there's no sign of growth. How would you feel? Would you give up or trust the process and keep nurturing your garden? Faith and patience aren't just beautiful words. They are the sunlight and water that nourish your dreams. Without them, all your efforts could wither away, much like a garden left unattended. Remember, the universe doesn't operate on your schedule. It has its own rhythm. As the philosopher Lao Tzu once said, "Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished." Learning to trust this rhythm is essential. One way to cultivate your faith is by focusing on life's subtle signs. Every day, write down 3 small, positive things that show you're moving closer to your goal. It could be a kind word from someone, an unexpected opportunity, or even a peaceful moment that strengthens your belief. These little things are proof that the universe is quietly working in your favor. Another invaluable tool is creative visualization. Every morning, spend a few minutes closing your eyes and vividly imagining yourself having already achieved your goal. Don't just see it, feel it. Experience the emotions, hear the sounds, smell the scents, and visualize the colors of your success. Make it as real as a dream you can almost touch. This doesn't just reinforce your faith, but also makes your aspirations feel tangible and within reach. Of course, there will be days when everything feels stagnant, as if all your efforts are buried under the weight of challenges. But instead of feeling defeated, ask yourself, what is this challenge teaching me? Sometimes setbacks are simply stepping stones, necessary adjustments to guide you onto the right path. Remember Thomas Edison's words. Many of life's failures are people who did not realize how close they were to success when they gave up. Let me share a personal story. Once, I was so excited about a new project that I couldn't wait to tell my friends about it. But guess what? I never followed through. Why? Because speaking about it gave me a false sense of accomplishment, as if I'd already achieved it. That was a valuable lesson. Keep your dreams private. Don't let their energy dissipate through words. Instead, channel that energy into actions. Every small step and every effort is a declaration to the universe that you're serious about your aspirations. So, the next time you feel discouraged, remember this. You're not failing. You're simply in the middle of the process of cooking the perfect life you've envisioned. Keep the flame of faith burning bright, and when the time is right, the rewards will be sweeter than any dream you've ever imagined. Stay patient, stay trusting, and keep moving forward. The miracles you seek are already on their way to you. Rome wasn't built in a day, and you know, the most beautiful and lasting things in life aren't either. The most valuable gift you can give yourself is the time and patience to build the reality you've always dreamed of. In this video, we've walked through a meaningful journey, uncovering the power of letting go, creative visualization, gratitude, and aligned action. Now, your mission isn't just to understand these ideas, but to make them an essential part of your daily life. Remember, the law of attraction isn't magic. It's a profound shift in how you think. Every thought, every word, every action is like a seed planted in the garden of your reality. Which seeds will you choose to plant? Choose seeds of positivity, determination, and confident action. As the philosopher Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, the only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. And let me remind you, you hold the power to shape your destiny. So, let's start today. Don't wait for the perfect moment, because the perfect moment is now. I encourage you to revisit this video whenever you need a boost, jot down the key lessons, practice the exercises, and make these concepts part of your routine. But don't stop there. Share this wisdom with the people around you. Send this video to your family, your friends, or anyone you think could benefit. Because when you lift others up, you elevate yourself too. If you've made it to the end of this video, I want you to be proud of yourself. Leave a comment below saying, "I attract abundance into my life, so I know who the true champions are who completed this journey." Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you won't miss any meaningful content in the future. Remember, every step you take on this journey is bringing you closer to the life you've always wanted. A big warm hug from me, and I'll see you in the next video.